The source of hope. The letter in the ruins. After the war, the city was nothing more than crumbling stone and dust. Streets once alive with laughter were now silent echoes of what used to be. Among the rubble walked Jonah, a young man who had lost everything: his family, his home, and the will to hope. Every morning, he wandered through the ruins, not looking for anything in particular, just moving, surviving. One day, as Jonah passed by what used to be the old city library, something caught his eye. A piece of paper sticking out from under a fallen beam. Curious, he crouched down and pulled it free. It was a letter, yellowed and torn but still legible. The ink was smudged, but the words were alive. If you are reading this, it means the worst has come. But you must know, even in ashes, seeds survive. Hope isn't loud. It's a whisper that says, try again. It lives when we choose to plant kindness in broken soil. You are not alone. And if you carry this letter, carry also the light within you. Jonah froze. The letter wasn't addressed to anyone, yet it felt written for him. He read it again and again. The words rooted in him like seeds. The next morning, instead of wandering, Jonah gathered wood from the rubble. He began rebuilding a corner of the library, one day at a time, with no grand plans, only the whisper of hope in his heart. Others noticed. Children began helping. A woman brought nails. An old man donated books from what was left of his home. Slowly, piece by piece, the library rose again. Not just as a building, but as a beacon. When someone asked Jonah what inspired him, he simply held up the fragile letter. This reminded me, he said, that hope isn't something we wait for. It's something we carry. Years later, the library stood tall, with a copy of that letter framed at the entrance. People came not just to read books, but to be reminded that even after devastation, hope can grow, quietly, patiently, and stronger than before. Moral of the story: hope doesn't need a perfect world to exist. It begins in the broken places. It is the courage to start again, to believe in goodness when all seems lost. Sometimes, the smallest message, a letter, a word, a gesture, can ignite the strongest light within us.